Hey guys, this is Linda with PG Nana Farmer, and we're about to do another collaboration video. This one should be interesting. Hi guys, it's Linda with PG Nana Farm, and a lot of you may know this and some of you may not, but I have a private Facebook group called PG Nana Farm and Community. And what it is, it's just a group of YouTube friends that come together and we help each other out with our channels. We talk about collaborations. We try to encourage each other to learn more about YouTube and to work on like tags and thumbnails and stuff like that in hopes that we can all grow together. We post each other's links, or we post our own links and have others watch it, and we just encourage one another. It's actually a really close-knit group. But one of those members in that group is Christina, and she is from the Along the River Homestead. Anyway, the other day she came up with this great idea. She's like, I know you guys, starting to know you guys more in this group, and I watch everyone's videos and you know a little bit about them, but everyone's got little random facts about them that no one knows, that you cannot tell from YouTube. So she put out a 10 random fact collaboration for all of YouTube to do, and I'm like, sure, I'll take part of it. So that's what I'm doing today. You want to see my notes? Woo! That's like a 3-hour long video. It won't be 3 hours long. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so fact number 1 about me. I was raised an Army brat. So I lived most of my life on the Army bases. And because of that, and I think also because I had really great parents that protected us, I didn't know what racism was. I didn't learn what racism was until I moved to Washington State off the Army base. So, I was a teenager walking in the mall with my sister, and an old lady called me a name. I didn't know the meaning of that name. My sister did, because my sister was 3 years older than me, and she handled the situation the way a big sister should, and then she went back and explained it to me. It blew my mind. I'm like, people seriously will hate on you for the color of your skin? It never made sense to me. Anyone that's ever been on a military base will know the diversity of it. I mean, it's not even talked about because everyone's mixed. So it was something that was very unusual to me. But the cool thing about moving to Washington, and I think this is kind of funny, is I started having people asking me, like, what tribe are you from? Or people start talking to me in Spanish, and I thought, that was kind of funny. It never offended me at all. I don't care if people think I'm Native or Hispanic of any sorts. Doesn't bother me at all. I just explained to them that, I'm not. But in case you guys were wondering, my mother is Thai, and my father is Irish. So I am Thai-Irish heritage. Born in South Carolina. So I'm American. Okay, random fact number 2. I have a degree in graphic arts. I will tell you what, I picked the wrong major to be in, because I do not like graphic arts and I'm not good at it. The kind of arts I love are painting and drawing and stuff like that. I went to college at a really young age. I was 16 when I went to college. And then I graduated college the same year I graduated high school. And my dad was away in the first Middle East conflict. So I didn't really have a chance to talk to him about this, have him help me pick a clearer goal for the future. So I did this all on my own. But I do have a degree in graphic arts that I do not use. When I was a child, though, and all grown up through high school, I ended up having a sketchbook full of characters that I had created and named. And our hopes was that one day my sister would end up writing a story and I would illustrate it with these characters. That never happened, but it was, a teenage dream, and that's kind of cool. I don't even think I have the book left anymore, which is kind of sad. Hindsight. Should have went to school to become a large livestock vet. Hindsight. Oh well. Number 3, I love video games. I love RPGs. I love simulators. I, I, I'm, I just love video games, and I could sit and lock myself in a room for weeks playing video games, but I don't because I have children, and I have a husband, and animals to take care of. But when I retire, it's going to be me and Zelda all day long, 24/7. Count my word. Okay. Number 4, my favorite music is plain old-fashioned rock and roll, punk, and ska. Hands down, my favorite music. My favorite group growing up was always Guns N' Roses, because of the year I was born, I'm guessing. But I met Lane Staley, which was really cool. I went to an AIC concert when I was a teenager, and it was my very first general admissions concert I ever went to. And we were the first ones in line, and we ran to the stage. I made friends with the bouncer, and he's like, "You are tiny, you are gonna get trampled on." So he goes, "If you feel like you're unsafe, just tap me on the shoulder and I'll pull you over this wall they had before the stage." So obviously that happened, and I tapped him. Well, he took me out and took me around, and I got to meet Lane Staley, and that was just the highlight of my high school experience. The biggest highlight. Okay, number 5. When I was in my 20s, my greatest desire was to start a pregnancy crisis center in my county. We didn't have one. And I thought it was really important that young ladies, especially young ladies, had a place that they could go get counseling, family counseling, get hooked up with social services, have someone explain all their options and give them fine detail of what those options mean and the consequences that could come upon them. But the main focus would be on family, to help parents of teenage daughters learn how to cope and do this together. So that never came to pass either, which I'm actually kind of sad about that. I had a lot of dreams and never got anything done with them. So, random fact number 6. My fingers are double jointed. Close your eyes if this kind of stuff creeps you out, because I'm going to show you. I could do this, bend my fingers all the way back, and I can bend the tips. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, so, odd talent, I know. Doesn't do much for me in life. Okay, number 7. I always thought I would have adopted 2 older children by the time I hit 40s, and I never did. And I think one of the reasons why I never did is because when my older boys were younger, I was the Kool-Aid mom. The entire football team stayed every summer with me and never left. I would wake up in the morning and have to step over teenage boys' bodies that were just everywhere, because all of them wanted to be with us all summer. We went camping, we did a lot of fun stuff. We were always at all their football games, and I loved that time in my life. To this day, I have 20-year-old men out there that are calling me mom. Even though I may not have birthed them, they will always remember their childhood, and that does my heart good. And they call my parents grandma and grandpa too. So my grandparents have a neighborhood of grandkids, which is really cool. Okay, number 9. Oh wait, no, I'm on number 8. Sorry, skipped one. I am an extrovert, but only at times. I much prefer to spend most of my time alone. I like to live in a cave. I don't like to go out much, but when I get that itch to go out and go do something, I am the biggest extrovert there is. I can, like, if I were to go to a bar, I'd make friends with the entire bar. That wasn't always the case. When I was younger, I was extremely shy, and all throughout high school, extremely shy, and never really talked to anyone. It wasn't till about my mid-20s, early 20s, that I started becoming more of an extrovert. So that's interesting. But I still prefer my alone time inside the house with no contact with the human race. Okay, number 9. Okay, what is my favorite TV show? My favorite TV show is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I believe TV shows are way better now than any movie ever produced anymore. I think movies have gone downhill. They're not being creative, they're just doing remakes. And TV shows, the series, especially long series of TV shows, they are just way more entertaining now. And I think that is why the movie industry is having such a hard time with keeping up. I mean, the only movies that they do a really good job on are superhero movies, but nothing else. Fact number 10, the last one. Hey, we made it. And it has been 3 hours. Okay. My greatest love, besides my children and my parents and my dogs, my greatest love is football. I love, 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 love football. I do a weekly football pick with my friends and family. So, every week I will go down the list of games and pick the winners of each game. And then we tally up the points. And with some friends, there's money on the line. With other friends, it's just for fun. With the family, it's for a milkshake. And, but that leads me to something that will be happening as football season gets started on my channel. And it'll happen every Wednesday. Stay tuned for that, because a lot of you might enjoy it. So, that's the 10 random facts that I have about myself. They're kind of boring. I'm kind of an average, boring person, but that's okay. Still think this is a great, great, great collaboration, and I want to hear everything about all you guys. So, if you guys decide to make this video, let me know somehow so I can watch it, because I want to hear 10 random facts about you. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.